This is Life Journey with Dawn Simmons, and I am in the ancient site of Messini. And as you can see behind me are pillars as far as the eye can see. There's even pillars going in that direction. So this is one of the most fully intact ancient sites in all of Greece. And what I want to talk to you today is a point of encouragement. And I want to talk to you about pillars, because I know that when I am walking through life, I need to rely on my pillars in the Bible. So who are your pillars? What do I mean by pillars? Well, let me tell you. Pillars are those people that when I'm going through something or when I need a point of encouragement, I can look to the Bible. My pillars are Matthew. I love reading the Gospel of Matthew. He's got so much detail in there that it's a joy for me to read that. And it's the first gospel, so it was probably one of the first ones that I read, because I tend to go in order of things. And I identify with Matthew. So Matthew's one of mine. If I want to get a really good feeling of Jesus, I like to read Matthew. I also like Nehemiah. Nehemiah was an incredible man. And when I look back at what he did, I love reading Nehemiah, and I get some of the history out of what was going on at the time. But I also know when I want to build up my prayer life, I can look to Nehemiah, and I can read some of the things that he did. When I think about faith and prayer time, I like Daniel. Daniel to me just shows courage and just faith and his prayer life. And you really, when you read Daniel, it's hard to find somebody more compelling from my perspective. Now, I also really have enjoyed getting to know Paul over the last 2-3 years. Paul was someone that I just couldn't quite understand. I can read the Old Testament, love reading the Old Testament, and I can understand those people. But when I got to Paul, I felt like he was a little, just not, I didn't feel love. I didn't feel love when I was reading even in Paul's letters. I just wasn't feeling them. So I really set in this last few years to really try to understand him and read his work and over and get an idea of who he was. And the more I do that, the more I truly understand the love he actually did have and what he went through in his life journey, in order to be able to deliver the gospel to millions and actually billions, when you count us today, of people. So my challenge to you is, if you are in a situation where you don't have your pillars of people from the Bible, you don't have your stories that you like to reflect on, go find those. Try to find 5. If you already have people that you identify as your pillars, go back and revisit them. I have to tell you right now, I'm getting the sprinkler on me and it feels so good. It's really hot out here, and it's refreshing. And just as this is refreshing, when you go to read the Bible, it's going to refresh you. Make the time every day, 15 minutes if that's all you can do. 15 minutes and refresh yourself in reading the Word and hearing what He has to say and understanding the Lord better. Because if you understand the Lord better, you'll understand His plan and purpose for you better. And your life, guarantee you, your life will start to improve. You'll start to see things that probably were always there and you just didn't notice them. You just didn't pick up on it. But if you start to focus on Jesus, He's going to reveal to you things. He's going to quicken your spirit. And you're going to start to see things in a new way. And your life will change. Guarantee it. I hope you enjoyed this.